hotter than hell. We're close to it.
Give him away. Well, Willie can have it. How's your trip? Not bad. How you doing? Yeah, everybody knows.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Hold on to that thing.
How's your flight, Liz?
Oh, we got them fixed.
You're here.
Welcome, gang. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Works great. It'll lay on back.
Yeah.
Looky there. Hey, how's it feel to be here?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't even get it slowed down coming down the downwind side.
How's it feel to be at,
Yeah.
how's it feel to be on the ground again after your first flight?
Well, her legs are asleep. Let her dead.
We'll just leave the door open.
How's your trip, Mike? Good trip?
Yeah, we wandered around a bit. Loren didn't even come up until 70 miles out. Well, did that landing look as bad as it right? Yeah.
I get all I sure get all
honeymoon's over now, huh?
Yeah, it's, you know, almost over.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good at altitude, but boy, when you come down.
Yeah, pretty hot. Well, you made a real nice looking landing.
Thank you. It could have been improved.
Nah.
I feel like a grand.
Feel good to get your feet back on the ground?
I tell you, my legs, you can take me off of that.
Oh.
Called the 1.5. It's got, widened it and lengthened it so that physical shape, it's actually just a little longer than standard KR2. Has the same wingspan as the original KR2. I'll put make the fuselage 19 inches longer to accommodate a little longer legs. Change the stability just a little bit.
Does it make it handle this a little better?
Well, I never flew one that would. It's the only one I've flown, so. But this one flies well, so. I'd have to say, I'm more than pleased with it. So.
Why are you higher off?
I used a fixed gear, and I raised it high enough I can run off of grass strips if I want to.
Yeah. That thing
gives you a true
you don't know
reading
what
on
kind of pressure's there. Unless you do it trial and error, you don't do
Wire.
something less than 200 in cruise. And basically it's, with 3,200 cruise, I get about a 205 oil tank. I'll just say that I burn off my 40 hours on the way over there. hooked up. I've got it wired cold.
It's a fuel pump there?
Yeah.
Or a fuel pump to...
Yeah, I've got to run a blast tube down to it too. I fried one.
You make this up yourself?
Yeah.
Nice work.
Thank you. This is the only thing that's giving me any problem with the car. This is the idle speed adjustment. And you're supposed to be able to set it and forget about it. It's supposed to lock in place. I'd fly around for 3 or 4 hours. I'd come back and pull the throttle all the way back and I'd want to die on final. And first thing I thought was mixture adjustment, leaning out. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Right.
Because you haven't got lower, if it's building up, it's not getting out fast enough. So
Is it flat across the bottom?
Pretty much. It's got 3 low bulges, you know, one for the exhaust, and one's eaten up by the exhaust, you know, so like it's almost no air getting out at all. And I even ran the oversized oil cooler up against the firewall and ran a blast tube to it. That's not going to work if you haven't got a low pressure on the far side of that oil tube.
Right.
It's just a blast tube or not, the air's not in the flow. So that's, this year I'll lecture about those.
That's all.
I don't have that problem. Mike, what did you do on gas?
It's all out of the wings. Remote reservoir.
See that? What did you use? Heel brakes or
Toe brakes.
toe brakes?
Yeah.
You got no problem here. But I was hearing, see what was it? You can hear it clunking at me, John.
Yeah. That's the unhappy job.
What's it do?
Oh, that's right.
You know what pointless ignition is? That's quit is pointless.
Yeah.
You got to see everything you need to see?
Wanted to see.
Let's do this without blowing everybody's cowlings away. Yeah, I'm going to pull it on out a little more. I get a feeling it's going to be warm today. Let me get this situated where you can find it yet. You step all the way up, put your left foot right here. And stand all the way straight up. Okay, then, yeah, put this hand down here on the bottom, on the back of the seat. There you go. And then you can go down from there. Clear, prop.
I'm thinking about it.
How much extra time you got done here?
Realize this is you may never get over.
He may not go up, he don't go clear up into the belly, just, well, yeah, he does.
It's great every time. And what'll happen is sometimes you'll be going in final someplace, you do power, just whip. Usually work. Because you won't have a load enough on the motor to come in on final, you turn your power. Power in.
Good.
stuff in the sink and scoot down on that rack sink.
Okay.
Let's do better than that. We'll do that.
Don't put together
Oh, okay.
What'd you think, Chuck?
It's easy to smile after that ride.
Uh-huh.
Good ease. Whose plane is this one? Yours? Kind of interesting. You're heading back to Morgantown.
Uh-huh. Well, have a good trip.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Waiting for a call to come up and...
Yeah, I changed the prices, so I think I'm on the back deck. Obviously, he don't fly with but one person.
Yeah, you need to try this out because this is...
that thing. I did it real quick one time now. All he's got is a seal in there. These rivets are no longer.
Where you going? When it was built, all of this stuff.
Straighter down.
Beg your pardon?
Those legs come straighter down. That's some of them.
Yeah,
Wait, my practice.
Used to that, I think, in my opinion, I would buy pre-molded cars. To be lighter, to be stronger, it's probably going to look better for me. But two bigger guys, you have to put your arm around the other guy, and you kind of sit sideways. The wife or somebody smaller, that's the problem with the design. The canopy and the room, the headroom is out. But remember Ken Ram.
Thank you, John.
Well, you learn any new blonde jokes?
What's with these blowing jokes?
How'd you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah, no problem at all.
No problem.
Pardon?
And we were really going fast.
Started getting a little hot.
Now I gotta get out of here. Don't shoot me getting out.
Sure, I'm just going to keep going until I can't stand no more.
She hasn't been nagging me the whole time to get the right.
Hey,
You know how it is. I finally she taught me into letting her go.
Proper, you know, oh, I got started. Oh. I better have started. Whoop. I know all about it. No, I know all about it. One big arm. Yeah, one big arm. At least with my airplane, you have to prop it backwards. Get to work up the other arm. Yeah.
too. What city?
You got the wide-angle lens in it?
Oh, wide is not a good word, you know.
All right, you guys all say smiling cheese. There we go. Got it.
That's a nasty comment.
No.
Now, who is it?
I don't think those guys really followed your plans.
I had Kennedy framed to me too. I
Oh,
had
look
forward
at that.
deck.
I think they tore a couple pages out somewhere along the line.
No, I'll let them in here.
Will you?
We'll let
Now,
anybody in.
which planes are this?
Well,
Back there. They wanted to see the airplane.
Right. Yeah, big ones. They say that these,
Larry, Thursday night, and at 9 o'clock, I told my students to go home. I said, I'm going to Kentucky, gotta leave. Right.
It's solid over.
Together, the video. And if you don't mind, your name and phone number for people in the area to call you. Is that your number?
And plus, you don't ever. Yeah. But if you looked at white silicon.
That's what a guy always worries about.
Yeah, don't let your alternator fly apart. Really? Watch that mag.
Yeah.
It's not funny. Is it? No, I had both things. In a hurry. Todd Henry's on his way in right now. We'll get some tape.
I really think we're doing
plane was getting up for that.
What'd we get, Keith?
6 foot.
6, jeez.
I didn't know if he was here this year.
Oh, he's slipping that view.
No, wait.
Oh, Marty, chop it.
Hey, that was good.
All right.
All right, right on it.
Hey, broke it. He did. Huh?
3 foot.
3 foot.
Different than any of us. Cable cord and throttle mixture. Yeah, but see, he comes low here, up over, and clear back here to the cross. Having a social redeeming value.
Mark Roberts, get your body up here. You all know Martin, most of you do, and for those that you do not know him, Martin, everybody that's just about had an introductory ride in a KR2, Martin has given it. Martin's plane is the one that's Sun and Thun. The speed difference between his airplane and other Volkswagen-powered airplane was significant. It was so significant that the writers in the magazines were noting that this plane was outstandingly fast. Competition found out quickly too. RV4s and stuff that had 320 engines, constant speed propellers found out how fast KRs can be also. We have a special presentation for Martin. Come for Winnie. Last year at Rough River, Martin was getting a lot of flights and everything, and he was, as he normally does, having a very good time. And he was practicing short field landings last year. In fact, the landing that he made one time was the short of the field landing. He took out some threshold lights. He took the parts home as souvenirs. And we even took pictures of these, and we were going to have these mounted, but we couldn't find it. So in lieu of that, we have something for him. plaque. It says Martin Roberts, short of field landing at Rough River in 1990. Presented at the 11th Annual KR Gathering, Kentucky Dam Village, 1991.
Well, I don't know what to say. Hockey practice. I had 8 hours in the day and I still ain't got it down. For all of those that went for a ride today, I enjoyed it all. I hope that you did. I just wish I had more time to do it. There's a few people here that I know that would like to show up that just ran out of time. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow or something, we can get some more in. If you're building, stay with it. Don't get hurt. Build as light as you can. Stay with the plan as much as you can. Get darn that build to come down here and fly. Thank you.
Aircraft. Good. You want to stand up? Wix Aircraft has been very nice working with KR people. They keep everything in-house that you'll ever need to build a KR. And you can buy a piece at a time or you can buy a whole kit. But anything that you ever need, Wix Aircraft has got it for a KR. Engine ever is on. Since she grew up in this part of the country, this is home for her, and she likes to come back to this part of the country. And it's old homely. A lot of her college friends and stuff are from around the lower part of Illinois. And they were all down here visiting her, and they haven't seen her for years, and some of her other friends. So she's just really enjoying herself. This is a really nice time for her to visit old friends and see all the people that are flying in.
The only thing that I want to say is that Homebuilt aircraft does appreciate all of you people that walk from us. Keep on buying. And, of course, we do have some competition on the West Coast, and I don't want to mention Wix Aircraft in their presence, and they don't want to mention their name in our presence, but we all know who they are, and we do appreciate your business. Thank you.
First ticket stub is 6080. Who's got 6080? We'll come out here. Whoever got 6080, come up here. We've got something for you. We don't have any brakes in the box. Max's little tri-gear is finished and ready to go, but he has a little bit of problem getting the brakes adjusted out, so he decided not to fly in because he couldn't stop. So he drove in instead. Next flying, his plane will be here. 6064. Okay. This is Todd Andrew. He hopes he can find a tire in that box. In the process of doing the spot landing contest, Todd is fairly good with his airplane, and we told him he could use these flaps if he wanted to, and he actually landed within 6 foot of the mark. There was somebody a little closer, but Todd was runner-up until the very last moment. Todd had won until somebody better came along. Todd is fairly good. Who's the second person in this place? All right. Hey. So we got this rig.
You'll probably have to read the label.
This is Mary Ann Klein. She's also been putting up with blog jokes all weekend. Yeah, there's somebody floating around with 4 or 5 pages of those. You might want to. Who's got 6081? Number 1614. It's Chuck Grammer. Hang on to that, Chuck. Chuck Grammer. Okay, 6058. Before we get into it, I hate to say the best for the last, so I'm going for the best right up front. People's choice for best airplane based on the balloting goes to November 1977 Mike. Who's driving home? We bring it back today. Hold up. What can I say? Except I'm hoping for this. Let me tell you a little story. It's not about my plane, it's about an attitude. I was thinking about all the KR planes I've been to since I started building my plane, and different things I've seen. And I had a thought one night when I was going to sleep, and some of my best thoughts were at night going to sleep. Some of the problems I try to work out on my plane come to me just as I'm going to sleep. And this attitude was, as I'm looking at somebody's plane, and I see something that doesn't necessarily appear aesthetically pleasing to me, I think of all the things that I do on mine. Every time I take a piece of sandpaper to it, and I sand it until it just feels just right to me. And it may not look that way to somebody else. And so now when I look at a plane, I look at it totally different, because I envision what that person must have felt as he was making it. He didn't put it together, he created it. And that's what I see. spinner combination visited the KR2 fly-in last year at Rough River State Park on the front of a KR2. It belonged to Don Mitchell, and he was here, and while he was sitting there looking at his airplane after he'd flown in from Oklahoma, he noticed a crack in it. We happened to have some vinyl ester resin here, so we patched his propeller. We glued it back together. He flew it back home to Oklahoma, and he called in Sturbo on the phone and said, I've got a crack in my propeller. And Sturbo said, well, send it back to me. I'll send you another propeller to take its place. So he sent it back to Ed Sturbo. Ed Sturbo put it up in his attic and forgot about it. I called him up and said, hey, Ed, I'd like to have a propeller to give away, and I'll tell you which one I want. So he said, what are you going to do with it? And I said, I'm going to mount it on a plaque, and I'm going to give it away as people's choice at the KRT flying. He says, be sure and tell that person, whoever wins it, that is not a flying propeller. So in front of 100 witnesses, Mike, let it go. Do not put that on your airplane. That is a wall hanger. Okay, best spot landing. We hope to have been able to bring the video and show you what was going on with spot landing if you weren't close enough to see it. The video is in the cameras, and they want to make a master of it before they take the chance of ruining anything. So we sat up there in our room after this is all over with and watched this. There were quite a few planes that were in contention. And the tri-gears basically had to put their mains down and then drop their nose wheel down. Wherever the mains touched originally, if they bounced, then we would make the measurement from the first bounce rather than if they, on the second bounce, they stuck. The tail draggers supposedly were supposed to make a 3-point landing. It's kind of hard to get some of these people to bring it down into a 3-point attitude. A really good tail dragger driver can 3-point one fairly nicely. So in the process of doing this, we had a line set across the runway by the Vivacity lights, and we were measuring as these planes would land. And we decided whoever got closest to the line, whether they're in the front of the line or behind the line. So it varied from 100 feet to 200 feet. Some floated down to quite a ways. And then they got a little better. Todd Unruh hit it about 6 foot past the line, and he was doing really well. And we had hoped to be able to, on video, to see the difference in the landing characteristics of the KR2 that had flaps versus the one that did not have flaps. And we really couldn't tell that much. The person that did come in and win it landed within 3 foot of the line. In fact, he cut the line when he landed. And that person is November 58 Delta Romeo, Jim Hill. We have a very, very nice prize for Jim Hill.
Like everybody else. Yes, I looked into it. I've only been flying for 3 months. That's the second landing I made at the runway. The first one came in Friday. But really, I'd like to acknowledge somebody who's done a great job for me in training to fly. And the first flight I flown is Martin Roberts. Last year at the KR meeting, it's the first time I've flown in KR, even though I've been building for 5 years and been driving to these things for 5 years. And also, he's given me 4 hours that I want to mention at Tulsa, flying his KR, and I put it through some unusual and cruel punishments out there. And he kept me flying straight. So whatever I did, luck or whatever, or skill, always hard. Thank you.
Jack, you want to come up here and give up the rest of these?
How many more do we have?
Oh, we have a bunch. All those.
Now, do we start here at the first one?
I don't care, you start wherever you like.
We start at the top and work our way down here. Okay, the
first one is best KR1. N335KC in Cottle.
Well, I want to thank you. I really get my trophy by just flying my airplane and coming. I certainly enjoy it. And I wish somebody would, we had one KR, I wish he would have stayed, because I really like a little competition. And, but I'm proud of it. Thank you all very much. I'm glad to participate.
The best KR2, N4DD, Dan Deal. Dan, come up here and talk. In fact, this is the third KR2 ever built, is Dan Deal's, and it's still beautiful.
I think that was a pity move. All right, here. Thanks anyway, that's really good. Never got one of these at one of the clients before.
Trophy here is best engine. N1977M, Mike Latigo.
Jeanette wants me to make sure you all know I've got a Volkswagen engine, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah. I built the engine. I built the engine myself. I went and got a case, went and got a particular crank that was supposed to be good for them. And I used Great Plains Force One hub, Dan Deal's accessory case. Designed and made the mount myself. Got an Ellison car. They'd probably roll over if they heard me call that car. It's a throttle body injector. And what else we got on there? It's 1835 cc, and it seems to be doing real well. I don't have any problem really with climb. I think I need to reduce a little drag on my plane because I can't keep up with Marty. Not many people. Not many people can. I was turning 37. Maybe later. I'm going to go home and start chucking some drag. Thanks a lot.
That was supposed to be best engine installation. We were interested in the wiring in the firewall area, how the fuel lines are attached, all the mechanical parts necessary to make it a safe engine installation. And Mike does fantastically good job, very meticulous. You can see his A&P training and the quality of the work that he does.
Superior, N651AC, Al Campbell.
Well, Mom won another award. The award that was presented last year for Best Interior, I took this award back to San Antonio and had Mom's name engraved in it and gave it to her. And boy, that was the best thing I ever did for her, I think. And she put it on the wall at home, right underneath the picture of the airplane. And I was seeing Mom a couple of days ago, and I told her, I said, Mom, you ought to come to one of these KR planes, you have a good time. She says, well, it's too far to go, you don't have a third seat, you know. And I said, well, never know what you pick up while you're there. I really wish you was here. But I'm going to take this at home and put her name on it and give it to her and hang on the wall. Thank you.
All right, now the next one is most innovative. What is this next word? Utilization. N250 Don Metro.
Don's plane was judged on innovative work that he has done, and they were tremendously impressed with his canopy installation and the way that it was put on there. They judged it as something that is innovative and original that they were looking at. Thank you.
Thank you all very much. I just want to tell you it's a dragonfly canopy, and it'll sit right on it. No cutting, no trimming, just build a frame for it. And I think got rid of a lot of drag, really streamlined the aircraft. Thank you all very much.
Thing too about Don today, my cousin that I grew up with was here with her two little grandsons. Don gave them a ride today, and it was the very first time they'd ever been in an airplane of any kind. Their very first ride was in a KR-2. Okay, now we have two awards here. This one is for the longest distance flown, and that's for the KR pilot who flew in 5826A, Norm Leonard.
It was uneventful coming here. It took me, 9.8 hours, or 8.9, I can't remember. It was a while. I did it in 2 days. I flew to Chillicothe, Iowa the first day, and then yesterday it took me 2 hours to come to Chillicothe here. Honestly, about 1,400 miles. I could have come straight across. I had to come around with it. I took the scenic route. And, I had a lot of fun today, and I had a lot of help, and I want to thank everybody for helping me. And then got her running, I'll make it home.
His lives, if they've had anything to do with the care too, at one point or another, whether he directly did something for them or helped them, at some point they'll realize that he had a lot to do with us being here in the KR2 business. This award is for Dan Deal. I call it the KR Maintenance Award. He has the oldest KR2 in the world flying. It was the second plans built, the third actual KR2 in the world to be built. I think he first flew in 1978. He's been maintaining it. It's had a couple of paint job changes, but there's a lot of effort in maintaining a piece of equipment in a flyable type condition like Dan has done. And I'd like to read this to you. It says KR Maintenance Award, presented to Dan Deal at the 1991 National KR Gathering. The best test for the vigor and stamina of a society is its capacity for maintenance. Any society can be galvanized for a while to build something, but the will and skill to keep things in good repair day in and day out are fairly rare. Remember that there is nothing glamorous about maintaining aircraft, and there never has been. But there are plenty of people who like aircraft maintenance because it is a source of self-satisfaction and personal pride to work on a fine piece of machinery that demands the utmost in maintenance care. Dan?
John, that's really something special. He said he wrote this, and I thought that was, God, I feel really weirded out tonight. Usually I'm full of words and all of this, the trophy for the KR and this. I feel like I've kind of gotten away from the KRs a little bit. Marty over there, it's, you can come to our hangar almost any time, and there's, I don't know, what, we had 7 in the hangar last weekend. You never know who's going to show up through there with a problem and stuff and need to be helped or whatever. And Mikey's been over there building his airplane for the last, 4 or 5 years, and you can see the product of his efforts. And, you know, an excellent piece of workmanship. I was commenting on, to Jeanette about Mikey's, we call him Mikey, I don't know if he likes that or not, it's just kind of, what everybody calls him. But, you know, you pull his wings off, and he's got inspection plates that you can't see, they're covered in there, and they're not just, you know, scab of aluminum. These things are fiberglass, they're molded, they fit flush, the screws are set flush. This is something you can't even see, but it's what's down underneath the airplane. That's the meticulous care that he's put into that airplane. And, you know, all the KRs I've flown, his airplane is as good a flying airplane as I've ever been in. And Martin Roberts, look what he's done. We used to call him Crash Roberts. And, you know, every time we went out, you know, it was just, you know, the phones would start ringing. Hey, Marty's gonna go fly again, you know, you wanna go watch? And look what he does now. He gets 30 people get a ride today with Marty, and he's helped numerous people. And these are just local guys, and I know there's a lot of y'all out there that have filled the gap. And if I sit down, I can make up a list of people that has helped. And I get a lot of calls. You know, people calling Keith. He's helping a lot of people. But you know, I hear from a lot of you at the shop all the time. And Steve Bennett sitting right there is another one that's carried this torch for years and years. And since '75, I've thought that, am I getting windy now? Okay. Well, thank God a lot. No, listen, well, let me say this, though. We'll just catch you. I'll cut it all off. But I've had several calls, and seemingly it happens quite a few people call want to buy my airplane. I was told by 3 or 4 people this weekend, I heard you sold your airplane, and the word's got out there, and I really sell it. And people ask about what about the KR and this and that. And as I look back, I was 21 years old when I bought the plans. And I saw them, there was a picture on Sport Aviation of Wick's aircraft. They had their KR2 on the front cover there. And I was in school, and I was getting my pilot's license at the time. This was my senior year at Oklahoma State. And I said, man, oh man, that is it. Look at how fast. I was fixing to build a Volkswagen, because whatever I had to have a Volkswagen engine, I'd worked at a VW garage through high school and stuff. And so I knew Volkswagen. And here comes this KR2, and I thought, my God, what a neat deal that is. And you can picture, you all know what a Volkswagen is, most of you do. You hardly ever see them. I mean, they're double ugly. You know, they make a train take a dirt road. These things are bad, but you know, and they'll run, you know, I mean, flat out, they'll run probably almost 80 miles an hour. But they carry 2 people with a Volkswagen, and that's what I was fixing to do. And then here comes this KR2. And so it was really it wasn't because I was smart or anything, I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Finished school there, and then I was my dad said, okay, if you want to build an airplane before you go out, you know, before you kick me out, and you know, go ahead and do it, but you don't have much time. And so I worked on it virtually night and day for 8 months and built my airplane. And I didn't realize it at the time. You know, of course, I hadn't gone to flying or anything, so I don't see. You know, I'd never seen another KR. I didn't have anyone to call. And 2 or 3 times I would call out to Rand Robinson, and Ken and Stu were always out testing something or flying, or they were going to a show here and there, and they're always gone. And so I always get a shipping clerk or somebody, you know, both times, probably 3 times when I call. And so I never really got to talk too much about it. Then when I went to Oshkosh that first year, I thought, hey, there's more KRs here. Mine wasn't the only one. And in other words, I had seen another one besides the one I built. And so I know how hard it is to get one built, but without having someone to call. So I've always tried to help. And back then, we were talking about how you could go to Oshkosh, just to give you a little history, how things are different now. I can remember year after year after year, we'd go to Oshkosh, and I'd pull up down here on the runway, and this is back, and you could fly till noon. And just anybody, you could go out and get in your airplane, and you go for a little briefing, they tell you which runway to get on. You go give rides and stuff just like here. And I would get out there, I'd take up somebody at 10 or 15-minute ride, come back and land, and I wouldn't even shut the engine off. I'd just get out, and here'd come another guy, you know, they'd be lined up here, you know, somebody would be kind of trying to check them to make sure that they weren't just jokey public. They needed to be a KR builder, you know, and I'd just give rides day after day after day, you know, for 3 or 4 hours at a time, and I knew what that meant to those people, because how that would have helped me. But what I'm leading to is, this is getting long, isn't it? Okay, but how the KR has changed my life and really formed my life. If I stop and look back, what do I do for a living? Well, I'm in fiberglass or some KR parts, yeah. But it all, I got into fiberglass, and because of the KR, you know, built one and started making engine cowlings years ago for people, playing with converting the engines, you know. So I got into airplanes, and so when Dad and I, we had an oil business there, and we were trying to make some parts there. So we were renting a little garage over there in mini storage, and so when it came time, finally we could build a shop. I had my KR2 sitting out at the airport, and a friend's and so I came over there in James, right there by the airport, and they've got a new industrial area. We're the only ones that ever built in this new industrial park, but which has been good too. But okay, so we built our shop so we could be by the airport, and look at my friends. All of them are airplane people. You know, my business, my life. Where do we live? That's the south end of the airport. The airplanes are going off over our head, so we could be close to the airport, so we could be where the friends are, where the action was, and everybody I'd hang around, everybody I'd deal with, or they're all airplane people. And my kids, you know, what do they want to do? Build paper airplanes, model airplanes, whatever it is. And so anyway, I've got a lot to thank the KR for. It's been really good for me, and I really appreciate all you people over the years and stuff. It's been really neat. It's fun to be here. Besides that, Keith got into this thing and done a great job on putting this on, don't you think?
I would like to back up what Daniel just told you. When my husband built our KR, he got it all finished and ready to fly, but he didn't have the nerve to fly it. We got in the car, drove over to Tulsa, went to Dan's house, or went to the shop, and Dan took Matt up in his airplane for a ride, showed him how to land the tail dragger, and Matt went back home the next day and flew his thing for the first time to make a beautiful landing.
So, we need to talk about where you would like to have your fly-in next year. As a KR2 gathering, we can book into different places as much as 2 years in advance. 1 year in advance into the Kentucky area is difficult to do normally. This is a very, very popular area, and it books up quite heavily, quickly, long in advance. But because we are a nationally known group, they will list book someplace as much as 2 years in advance. What did you people think of the facilities at this facility? Does anybody, would you like to come back here next year? Would you like to go someplace else? Does anybody have any suggestions on where they would like to go? We'd like to get something sorted out tonight so that I don't have to pick and choose a facility. Yes, sir? A suggestion has been made for Covington, Tennessee, 50 miles north of Memphis. Covington has extended their runway 1,000 foot. They have a very nice long runway now. They have tremendous hangar facilities there now, that we can keep our aircraft inside the hangars. We can suck Chuck Kramer into doing the dirty work on that. Martin wants to go back there too. It's a very nice facility. It's flat. There's cotton field all around it, so you don't have to worry about. If you have an engine out, you you've got a nice place to land, you don't have to worry about the trees. From a safety aspect, it's a pretty good facility.
No swamp at the end of the runway.
What?
No swamp at the end of the runway.
Yeah. And in keeping with Martin's philosophy on planes, when Martin was flying there last time, he tried to run over a hay bale at Covington. He missed it, but he was definitely out looking for it. We call him Crash Martin for a fairly good reason, but that name was traded off with another person back and forth. And after they put fixed gear on the airplanes, they ceased to have that stigma altogether. Perfectly safe to go fly with them now. Does anybody else have any suggestions? Gatlinburg, Tennessee, by the Smoky Mountains. What's it near? If you can live among the tombstones, you're okay. This had come up before. People that have come to the plans miss the ability to have a workshop like we did at Covington a few years ago. Wicks Aircraft supplied materials for that, and we had a bunch of people, volunteers, to put this on to teach people how to work with fiberglass core and glass materials, and actually glassed up and made a little miniature airfoil, and it was a great success at the time. We quit doing that because we no longer are going to facilities that have hangars. If we have a facility that has a hangar, then I would, for one, like to reinstitute those programs. Wicks likes them very much. And we also have, anytime we go to Covington, we have hangar space to keep our airplanes in, and they don't set up in weather.
Did they just do something to the terminal over there too?
The terminal at Covington has been enlarged. They've built a new one. They've got new T hangars, new runway. It's 1,000 foot longer. It's a nice facility. They have a hangar, an airport car for a courtesy car, and the motel and stuff is fairly close.
Is the terminal there too?
Yes.
The hangars are too.
Last time we went to Covington, John Schaefer and a bunch of his buddies and all of us, we slept all over the office in the hangar office. And Michael Hadgo and I went there one year. We pitched a tent in the grass right by the airplanes, and people had camped all over the place out there. Okay, we've got Covington, Gatlinburg, Gulf Shores, and does anybody want to come back to this facility? Okay, I guess let's just show of hands. How about Gulf Shores? How about somebody would like to go to Gulf Shores? Covington, Tennessee. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Next weekend, Dan, I guess you can hop your plane to Gatlinburg. Shangri-La, Oklahoma. This is on Grand Lake. There's a hand. It has a big long runway. The airfield is not open right now, but you have airport facilities there. It's a real nice lake resort area. There's water skiing and things like that available. Okay. Well, it looks like the majority of people want to go to Covington. So I guess next year we'll go to Covington. You want to go at the same time period? I guess that pretty much concludes the awards dinner. Do you guys have anything, or any comments or criticisms that you'd like